Howdy heck and hello H2Os, Roller Bros, and Ellison Silvers alike. I'm your guide Q, and welcome back to r/relationships and r/relationship advice. I'm super happy. I'm back home. I was recording in a hotel for a week, and it feels so good to know that random strangers aren't hearing my goofy intro. So let's get into these stories. They're gonna be a little bit more serious because obviously these people are looking for legitimate advice, so feel free to leave your opinions in the comments because obviously I'm only one man with only so much experience, so I don't know how to deal with all these situations. Let's get into it. Forced to quit diet. This already sounds like bad news. So my girlfriend 31 and me 38 started a keto diet 7 weeks ago. We're both obese. It did work for me. I lost 30 pounds since April 1st, feeling good and with energy, no more anxiety, and started walking. Now I'm running on a daily basis. But it is not working for her. She has only lost a few pounds, looks the same, and is hungry all the time. Problem is that she's so frustrated that she wants to quit, but also told me that it was unfair and is trying to force me to quit too. I tried to tell her that it was unfair too and selfish, but she just got more angry. This is working for me. I've been obese for 20 years and I feel now like never before. I don't want to break up, but she's being irrational. What should I do now? Thanks in advance. Okay, so obviously she's being ridiculously unfair to you, but I do understand that it could be frustrating for somebody to do the same exact thing as their partner and not have similar results whatsoever. She obviously needs to calm down and just recognize the fact that different things work for different people. Keto works for you, keto is not working for her, so she's going to have to try something different if she wants to also lose weight, but that's absolutely no reason for you to quit, and I really do hope that you guys get over this hump and she calms down a little bit. Let me know if you have any advice for this guy or his girlfriend in this situation. This one is pretty messed up. Help, my girlfriend is telling me that she will call the cops and tell them I hit her if I leave her. I'm terrified. My girlfriend is threatening to call the cops on me if I leave her and has told me in a very serious conversation that she will tell them I beat her and she will take me to court and have me arrested. She has told me on the day that I leave her, she will come to my house and wait outside, call the cops, and tell them I just kicked her out after hitting her. I just started a new job and have no criminal record, and I'm absolutely terrified that this girl will ruin my life. Should I get a restraining order before any of this could happen? Please, please help me. I'm in serious fear for my future, career, and life. Edit. After numerous people recommended recording her, I got her to admit that I don't abuse her last night once she calmed down. It wasn't the best recording, but it was all I could get. A close-up of her face while she was laughing a bit because she thought it was just a joke. Is a close-up of her not acting serious enough evidence she is admitting to it? Edit 2. Since this question was asked a lot, no, she does not live with me, but she does have some belongings here. 2 to 3 sets of clothes, toothbrush for overnights, etc. And has come over unannounced after calling me 30 plus times without an answer and banged on my front door. She has also told me that if I don't let her in, she will scream at the top of her lungs until the cops arrive, and then she will just tell them that I just kicked her out after hitting her. Does anybody know if this is against the law or not? Because I feel like this should definitely be against the law. I really hope you can record her saying this plan if it's legal to make that recording, because some states have laws where you can't record people without their knowledge, which sucks when they're admitting to committing a crime. But yeah, she should be in jail for this. This is not okay whatsoever. You can't hold somebody hostage like that with the threat of putting them in jail if they don't stay with you. This is just disgusting. So yeah, I don't personally really have any advice for you other than you should definitely talk to a lawyer and explore your legal options for possibly prosecuting her for what she's doing to you. But anybody out there that has more knowledge about this than me, let me know what you think. My female 22 boyfriend, male 31, of 3 years won't stop using dating apps. I think it's time for me to leave. Since we met, my boyfriend has been on and off of Tinder. I've been very clear that it hurts me, but he always defended it as him just wanting an ego boost. A few months ago, we had a major argument about it where I threatened to leave, and I honestly thought that was going to be the end of it. Pretty naive, really. Also, I should note his ex before me left him for this very reason. I feel like an idiot for thinking he'd ever change. Today I woke up and realized he'd been using my phone and his email was logged in. I noticed he'd gotten an email from an app called Hinge. Just to give you an idea of the kind of app this is, the description read, "The app that was designed to be deleted." Great. My stomach instantly dropped. I logged into it with his phone number and he's put up profile pictures of him that I've taken when we've been on days out together. In his description he's got things like, "We'll get along if you like Chinese and have a dog, if you're silly and comfortable and overshare." He also put in a strict preference that he wants to be matched with Hindus and Muslims only. I'm white British and I guess she's not Hindu or Muslim. I knew something was going on yesterday but wasn't sure what. He was acting differently and it was just making me so anxious. He had the nerve to tell me that I must just be hormonal. I think the worst part about it was his reaction to all of this. He heard me crying, acted concerned, and then saw me with his phone, at which point he just took it from me and went back to bed. That was about an hour ago, and the only interaction I've had with him since was him asking me to open the bathroom door. Not to see if I was okay, but because he needed to pee. This post sounds like a joke at this point. I'm obviously hurt by the fact that he's on this thing, but I think I'm more shocked by his total lack of guilt or response to me being upset. I'm so angry and there's nothing I can do with it. I'm so embarrassed about the situation, I don't want to tell my family/friends how he's treated me, and I can't even talk to him about it because he's refusing to address that anything's wrong. He's still in bed. I don't know what to do. He's brought my self-esteem down so much that I feel like I can't be without him, but I know that I can't stay in this situation. Should I even bother trying to talk to him or should I just leave? I've taken screenshots of everything and initially I was going to send them to his family but thought against it. The thing is, if I just leave there's literally zero consequences for him. He gets what he wants, he gets the freedom to go out on random dates with no guilt. It just seems so unfair that I'm the one left heartbroken and he gets to party it up. I know the majority of replies are going to tell me to leave, and I can't argue with you there, but how do I quell this need for closure/revenge? They actually added an update, so within the hour after I'd initially written this post, I got myself and my stuff together, packed it in my car, and left. It felt impossible, there was a lot of stuff and I was a wreck, but I managed it in the end. Throughout the whole time he was just in bed pretending to sleep, which made me angry more than anything. I felt like he couldn't care less. We've been living together for 2 years, but fortunately, in September I decided to get my own student apartment. Obviously, I knew that things weren't going well, and thank God I made that decision because now I have a place to stay. Whilst I was sat on the driveway in my car ready to leave, I got a text from him saying, "I'm not going to insult you by asking you to stay or come back, but could you please leave the keys to the house?" I had already left them, but that last dig at me made me so mad and hurt. No apology, no goodbye, just leave the keys. I guess that's my closure. So currently I'm just sitting in bed with my stuff all around me in bags, reading through these comments, and have been for the last couple of hours. Thank you for the support, even the comments that were harsh I greatly appreciate. It just gave me a wake-up call and a kick in the butt to sort my life out. I'm sad that this crapshoot of a relationship has come to an end, angry that it happened the way that it did, but funnily enough, I'm relieved. I can do what I want to now and get on top of my self-esteem issues. I'm driving down to see my mom and the rest of the family tomorrow. I haven't seen them since Christmas and I absolutely cannot wait. The anger is still there, but I'm just going to get on with things. I absolutely cannot waste any more energy on that guy. Any advice for my newly single life/getting him out of my head? So let me know what you guys think, if you have any advice for single life or getting this guy out of her head. I think that she dodged a massive bullet in this situation. This guy is such a loser. Imagine being a 31-year-old man that needs to go on dating apps for an ego boost. How about you see a therapist instead of hitting up random girls to feel better about yourself, you loser? Given there's nothing wrong with hitting up random girls to feel better about yourself if you're not in a relationship and your partner is unhappy about it. I know it sounds cliche, but I do believe that the best revenge is a life well lived, and I think you're gonna get that. I think you're gonna enjoy doing all the things that you couldn't do within the context of a relationship, being able to just do things that you want without having to worry about somebody else's input being needed or somebody else's opinions being thought of at all. His opinions mean nothing. He seems like a person that you could at least say has trait narcissism. I'm not going to say he has narcissistic personality disorder, but narcissism is a trait that you can observe in people, and I would definitely observe it in this guy. He's a garbage human. Not to say that narcissism makes you a garbage human, but this person specifically is a garbage human, and I'm glad you got him out of your life. Let me know if you like these relationships and relationship advice videos. I know they're a little bit more serious, but obviously I like giving my opinion on stuff and getting your guys' opinions on stuff like this. There will be a more lighthearted and funny video coming out tomorrow. I like to mix it up between serious and humorous, and I hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful day. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. All of those will be linked in the description down below, alongside the Amazon affiliate links for all of the equipment I use. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I think I already said that once. Skate on to the best of your abilities. Make sure you're drinking more water, and I will see you very soon.